What's up, everyone? Welcome to practice 3 for the Formula 1 2025 Australian Grand Prix. We are live 1:30 a.m. in the morning. Last practice session before we get into the first quality of the year. I'm so fucking excited. Could Sainz be on pole? How will Kimi Antonelli and Liam Lawson do at top teams? Is Lewis Hamilton going to be good in the Ferrari? Is McLaren going to be the best? Is McLaren going to be the best? Is Red Bull going to be the best? I'm getting ahead of myself. We've still got one more practice session to chat about everything. Our final chance to get our predictions in for the season before we truly see the pecking order. What the fuck is on my screen right now? There was a crazy, colorful man. Anyways, how are we all doing? Welcome along to the Watchalong. If it's your first time joining me for a Watchalong, this is how the Watchalong works. You got my face here. You've got the Twitch chat down here. Oh, the chat's disappeared. Hello? Where's the chat gone? There's usually Twitch chat here. We got the session timer down on the bottom left. We got the live timings here. Yeah, we do watch-alongs like this for every single Grand Prix weekend, for every single session. So be sure to join me later on today for quali and tomorrow for the race. But yeah, man, I'm excited. And my F1 TV's fucking working today. I'll tell you the story of what happened in a second. Let me just make sure we're good to go. Yep, and we'll get the timer up. Wait, where's the chat? Twitch chat's disappeared, man. What's happened to Twitch chat? Type it. What? Where's the chat gone? There's usually a chat down here. I don't know what happened. Wait, let me open up Stream Elements. Maybe it's on Stream Elements instead. There's always something broken, man. There's always something broken, isn't there? Wait, no, it's not Stream Elements. What is it? Maybe the website just died? Wait, was it working on the other screen? Huh. Someone type in chat. Why isn't it working, man? Oh, I don't know what happened to my chat. Oh, well, that sucks. Hopefully that fixes before quality. Otherwise, that's kind of sad. Anyways, first car's about to go out on track. Let's get the timer up so you guys can sync on up and watching this session with me. Oh my god, the Haas onboard is still broken. Why? It sounds so bum. Acronym, Jewel, It's Liam Now, Slaterin, Rosa, thank you guys all the follows on the stream. Liam not in the car. Come on, man, get in there. I will never understand how cars aren't ready, to go out as soon as practice 3 starts. Sorry, as soon as practice starts. Like, how is your car not ready, bro? How is your car not ready? How you, brother? I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing? How are you doing, dude? Oh my god, we need to fix my fucking speech before quali. First car out on track. Ollie Behrman obviously needs to, after that crash in practice 1 yesterday. He's got a lot of work to do to get back up to speed, or just to, you know, get the similar laps to to what everyone else got yesterday, because he missed out on half of FP1 and then all of FP2. All right, time is up. Feel free to sync on up. All right, we're good to go. Okay, so let me tell you the story. So yesterday, I missed the first 7 minutes of the first practice session of the year because F1 TV didn't work with my VPN, because I was trying to use F1 TV this year because it's cheaper, higher quality, and better commentary team. It didn't work. So then I switched over to Sky Sports and I bought the subscription. By the way, it made me buy a year subscription. So hoping I get a refund for that, because I don't want to be, it like obviously didn't want to buy a year subscription, but I was panicking because I was trying to watch the session and then it didn't work. So anyways, I missed the first like 10 minutes of practice 1. But the quality was poo hole all day. Anyways, someone was like, oh, you have to buy the booster. So I bought the booster to upgrade from 720p footage to 1080p/4K footage. It didn't change anything. And no one online is complaining about the quality. Like, it literally, like, I don't know how else to explain it other than like, you know when like something's buffering, like loading? Like, you know when you go to watch, everyone's done this surely. You know when you go to watch like illegal streams for sports, right, on a website, and it's just like buffers and it's just shit quality? That's what my footage looked like on a £35 per month subscription for Sky Sports, because the new Now TV app just fucking sucks, apparently. So I couldn't get it to work. I paid for the upgrade, the booster. I tried downloading shit. It wouldn't work. I even tried to buy a Sky Sports fucking, not Now TV, but like a Sky Sports thing, but you need to buy it to your house and it needs to arrive and shit like that. So I gave up. So I was like, fuck it. I need to figure out how this VPN works for F1 TV. I'm not watching F1 in 360p all year, or at least until it gets fixed. So we're on F1 TV. Beautiful, full, crisp 1080p. It looks fucking beautiful. It is so hot. Yeah. But I have to get that refund because otherwise I'm in the mud.
44 baby.
Circle Junkies, thank you for the 49-month resub, dude. Appreciate you coming in with the Prime. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you supporting the stream as always. Yeah, you're a big Lewis Hamilton fan. How do you? Oh, yellow flag. No. No way. No way. No way. No way he's stuck. Nah. This is scripted. This is scripted. Crashed 40 minutes into the first session of the year. Totaled the car to the point where he couldn't do FP2 and spun on his first push lap. Oh no. I put this man to beat Ocon. I put this man as one of the high, I think, what, 13th in the standings this season? How's he done this? Oh, he's hit the grass. He's hit the grass. Oh my God, that is actually such a noob mistake. I mean, he is a rookie, but like, that is a rookie mistake. Just completely, the whole tire on the grass. Thankfully, no damage, so at least the mechanics won't have to do anything. But I'm fairly sure if you red flag... Wait, if you red flag like this in qualifying, are you allowed to be pushed back on? Or is it red flag in quali you can't compete? Because surely they can just push him back on the track, right? Surely. Bro, he was going to be in my... It was going to be him. He was 100% going to be in my fantasy team. But now he's not. Now he's not. Might have to be Ocon. To be honest, tires look poo. Oh my God, I need his radio now. I need his radio now. Holy crap, bro. Holy crap. There's no way. You actually can't make that up. Do you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of, and it's one of my most viewed TikToks. It reminds me of me going, well, I didn't actually hype Behrman up, but it was the start of the Hungarian Grand Prix. I'm like, here he is, Daniel Ricciardo, out on track. This is, because it was his first practice session since he took over the seat at VCARB from Nick de Vries. And I'm like, it's back on track. This is the road to Red Bull. And then it literally cuts and it's Perez in the wall. That's what that felt like. Like, no, I was literally saying it. Behrman needs to get on track. He needs to get some confidence. Boom, he's in the fucking wall. Holy, you can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. Doing smiley like, all right, I ain't getting dropped first. I ain't getting dropped first. Holy, this is the thing, right? So bad for the confidence, but now people are just going to start memeing you, and then you're going to get in your own head, and you're going to, you know, the media's going to start rinsing you, and then it's just a downward spiral from here. This is the worst way to start the season. Holy, oh my God. I can't remember what I was saying. It was something about how Now TV was broken. It doesn't even matter. Oh my God. Oh my God. Actually get K-Mac back. He looks broken. Yeah, honestly. Bro, it's when they're cutting to the drivers smiling. I mean, I was saying this yesterday during F3 and F2. It's crazy that this is the first track on the calendar. You know, like, not only is it a, you know, a street circuit and it's a tough track, but this is the first track everyone's returning to after a break. Everyone's so rusty. There's so many rookies out on track. Yeah, man. Holy. All right, what do you guys say? What do you guys say before that happened? I think I was thanking Circle Junkies for the sub. Thank you, dude. Oh, man. Also watching Sky Sports Go. Wait, what's Sky Sports Go? People keep mentioning Sky Sports Go. What is that? Big up the crack streams. You have to pay an extra £10 for 4K. Yeah, that's what I did. I paid that just to try it, and I didn't do shit. Crack streams had pure 1080p with no buffers. Isn't that some random American that knows nothing like Danica? Wait, is your dad in chat? Is Tanksman in chat? Oh, yes. Oh, my God. The Bearman haters are in full force. What's up, Raw Becca? Welcome to the stream. Holy. The rookie season just started. Bro, when I kept seeing TikToks and tweets and stuff being like, oh, my God, the rookies in Australia. And I'm like, bro, they're not going to be crashing. Here we are. Here we are. Holy. Look at it. Look, he nips the grass. Then, oh, no, he does. No, he just come. What? I don't. Come on, radio, surely. We need a radio. I want to hear what he has to say. The McLarens and Charles seem to be strongest so far. Bearman, Hadja, Lawson, Bordelito, Anthony Stroll. We won't get bored, I guess. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You missed a rookie. You missed doing. They could use the old chassis and make them cheaper, including a 2.5 liter V8 with more batteries. The cars end up heavier. Wait, so is he allowed to be pushed back out on track? I don't get why he's not allowed to be pushed back out on track. Like, his car is fully intact. Oh, it's Guido. No, yeah, Guido. It's Guido and is it Luigi? Sky Go better quality on PC and tablet phone. What's Sky Go then? Was that an app? How do I get that? Because that's what I was trying to work out, was how I can get Sky Go, watch TV on any device. Download the app. But do I need a Sky subscription? Or can I use Now TV? Because again, I tried to buy Sky today just so I could watch Sky on my PC instead of using Now TV. I feel sure I just saw FIBA. Do you see that, Chris? Was that FIBA? I swear that was FIBA with his Aston Martin shirt on. But yeah, it wasn't letting me buy it. We are so bad. What's up, Trixie? Sky Sports goes, wait, be louder. Make sure you know we can hear your sadness. That's how someone that finished 6th and 12th in 2 years and have to, dude, 6th is good in his first season, his rookie season. Stop hating on Bearman. He deserved that seat. I feel so bad for Ollie. I mean, you can feel bad for him, absolutely, but at the same time, like, why is he pushing so hard in practice? You know, making the mistake once yesterday, fair enough, but twice? Twice? Let's be honest, the frame was very underwhelming. Yeah, that frame was poo-poo. Maybe the pressure is getting into him. Maybe. But, like, why is there pressure at Haas and your teammate's Ocon? Your teammate's not fucking... You're not up against a rookie who you need to prove yourself up against. You're not up against, you know, Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen. Why are you crumbling against... Why would you be nervous against Ocon? I can already see that you kill the man, but not the idea of Ollie and Sargent Perez. Yeah, if Ollie Bearman ends up being on the same level as Sargent, like those type of drivers, I'll be shocked, because what he did in that stint for Ferrari and when he filled in for Haas, you know, he showed a lot of potential. And I mean, obviously his F3 career, his F3 season was fucking amazing, and his first F2 season was amazing. For me, it was that, why was his F2 season so weak? And the fact that him and Antonelli in the same team were both so weak kind of showed that it was probably the Prema. But yeah. Track map, I don't do track map mixes, sorry. Yeah, Brazil was epic. Well, he was on and off in Brazil. The sprint, he was really, really good. But the race, he was obviously pushing too hard in the wet. But then again, you know, you can criticize Bearman for Sao Paulo, but at the same time, he actually finished the race. Who didn't finish the race? Sainz, Colapinto, Albon. Wait, was it Albon? Yeah, Albon, Hulkenberg. There was many drivers who didn't finish the race, and he actually finished. So, I mean, you gotta give him props for that. Is FP3 not being broadcasted on TV? Yeah, it is. Bearman top of the table, though. Yeah, true. Was it a fast lap? I think Kroom was saying yesterday doing no quality runs in Bahrain might make it tough for Ollie to understand the car and low fuel. Yeah, well, that's actually a good point. Car feels very much lighter. Maybe he's, you know, turning in too much, or, yeah, braking too late. I mean, I definitely think yesterday when he drifted out wide in the left right and went out into the gravel, you know, there's a difference between like slightly nipping the curb or slightly nipping the gravel. Bro was way out in the gravel. He completely messed up. What channel? I can't find it. Depends what country you live in. Depends what TV you're using. But if it's UK, it's Sky Sports. Oh my god, look at that! Look how packed the hill is. Oh my god, me and Jolien Palmer are just on the same wavelength. The crowd is packed for a practice 3, dude. If Australian Grand Prix always has so good attendance, the fans are so dedicated. I mean, honestly, Australian Grand Prix is the best bang for your buck. You get to experience a city. You know, like if you're traveling from overseas, you get to experience a city because the track's 10 minutes from the city. So like compared to like Silverstone or Spa, where you're stuck in a fucking jungle for the weekend, you can experience a city. So it's worth the money for traveling. You've then got F1, F2, F3, supercars, and Porsche. You've got all the experiences around the track. You got the Melbourne Walk. It's the best Grand Prix on the car. Is that Lando Norris's son? That's not just me, right? That was literally Lando Norris's kid as a kid. Tell me that wasn't Lando Norris as a kid. Yo, the Alpine onboard looks really nice. They've finally added another sponsor on the other side. It's actually balanced now. No one else saw that? F1 in US is only on streaming. Welcome to ESPN. If you're in the US, it's only ESPN Plus. I think the hardest cars are generally hard to drive. Well, Hulk was doing pretty good with it last year. Oh, that corner that Jack just went through there is so scary. When I back in 2023, I got to do a hot lap with Shane Van Gisbergen in a V8 supercar, and I remember that corner was probably the scariest corner we went through. It's funny. When I was doing the lap, it happened so quick, and I remember like I was like, "Fuck!" You know, I want to be able to remember this, and now like you know, years on, I feel like I can just remember all these little things that happened during the lap. It's a crazy experience. I really wish I had the footage from that, but FOM don't give supercars the footage. I don't allow supercars to use the footage from the weekend. If I'm not mistaken, oh, there's probably not many Australians in chat. Oh no, wait, no, I'm dumb. There's probably a lot of Australians in chat. Is it correct? Am I correct in thinking that F1 don't let F1 don't let supercars use footage for highlights and stuff? For the Oz GP? Because if so, that's fucking dog shit. Kaylee, D Real, thank you guys for the follows. I guess I'll get Hydra in the fantasy then. Yeah, Hydra's looking good to be fair. Let me go back and look for Phoebe. I swear it was Phoebe in the Aston shirt. Kinda looked like. Around what time did Ryan pop out? Oh, I can't remember. It was one of the crowd shots. It was really quick. Someone walking up the stairs. ESPN used Sky Sports broadcast. Maybe Behrman is a De Vries, yeah, maybe, but you know, a lot of hype and maybe just doesn't suit the Haas. Maybe we just gotta chuck him in the Ferrari. Yeah, they aren't allowed. That's fucked. Yeah, so again, like I did a hot lap in a supercar and I was like, oh, can I bring my camera in the car? Sorry, my phone in the car, and they're like, oh, you don't really need to. It's all gonna be recorded on the car anyway. And then the lap ended, and I was like, oh, can I get the footage? And they're like, oh, well, it's all done through the broadcast team, so I'll ask them. And then, basically, never end up getting it. And I asked why, and they were like, oh, FOM don't give us the footage. Aren't allowed to give us, we're not allowed to distribute the footage because of FOM. And I'm like, fuck sakes. Could have brought my fucking camera in the car, and my phone in the car, but oh well. Ended up getting another hot lap, which was actually recorded, which was cool a year later. But man, that experience at Albert Park, like being able to do a hot lap on an F1 street circuit, never forget that. It was fucking nuts. T-Mac, your goat has been folding like a launcher. I think they're only allowed to broadcast live, right? Right now, so I'm gonna need you to not say anything funny so I don't laugh and look like a Soko. Alright, I'll try my best. Dude, is it just me? Or is this just confirmation bias? I swear Liam's on camera all the time in practice. And then the commentators just sit there being like, oh, he made a mistake there. He made a mistake there. Can I just say, F1 TV brought commentary so much better. I'm loving life right now. I'm loving life. What even is this? It's a vitamin drink, apple and raspberry. Okay, he literally just came out of the pits, was on a flying lap, and then his battery got drained, and he's gonna come back in the pits. What the fuck? Alex is the go. Yeah, I've always loved Alex Shax. Yeah, looking forward to watching F1 on F1 TV this year. Hey, that I can't get F1 TV in Australia. Yeah, I mean it's the same here in the UK, but it just magically like works on my computer for some reason. How'd you get it working? So basically, I think what happened yesterday was I accidentally because I switched between my F1 accounts because I obviously have not my account for F1 TV, and then I have my actual account that I use for live timings here, and for F1 Fantasy and shit. I think because I was switching between the two, it like obviously detected that I was not actually in the Netherlands. So oh, they didn't come in. Oh, this Max. Oh my god, I thought we were watching. I thought that was Liam avoiding the pit. So anyways, how I'm avoiding it is when you have a business account. So I have a business Chrome account, a business Google account. You can then, or I guess you can just do this anyway. You can open up two different Chrome, like how to explain it. You know when you open up another tab on Chrome, but it's still like logged into you, right? You can have when you have a business account. Maybe this is just in the case when you have two accounts. You can have like two different Google Chrome accounts logged in at once, but they open up separate like applications. So that's what I've done. So basically, one of my Chromes is logged in as Ponden, blah blah blah, and then one is literally just got my VPN, F1 TV, and that's it. So I don't fucking bug it out or cookie it or anything like that. Fuck the cookies or anything like that. So far, so good. I bet for KO, which is AUD £25 per month. Literally, the F1 is the only thing I watched. Drago. I used to think $25 a month for KO was bad. In the UK, it's £35, so $70 Australian dollars per month for Sky Sports, and it's 720p, and it's delayed. So I'm actually thankful for the KO. Bro, when I went to go buy the actual Sky, like Sky shit, I was so confused. You have to buy a TV. No, you have to buy like a box and then they ship it out. I mean, I guess it's the same back home with Foxtel in Australia. Or maybe like AT&T or Verizon or whatever it is in America. But you have to buy like, bro, it was like 24-month contract this and like, do you want Netflix add-on? Oh, we'll give you the Netflix add-on for free and all this shit. And it's like, bro, it's literally, for lack of better terms, literally a scam. It's so outdated, and that's the reason why TV is so. That's the reason why TV is dying. Is because our generation is smart enough to be like, well, that's a load of shit. Whereas the older generation, like, £100 for TV. Okay, because that's all they fucking watch. You think about it. Old people pay. No offense, old people, but you guys pay thousands of dollars a year for TV just to watch the fucking news. Now, to be fair, news is on the free channels, but to be fair, when with my parents, I hooked them up. My dad was paying like $100 a year. Sorry, $100 a month for Foxtel, which is like Sky in Australia. But all they did was watch the news and Channel 9 and Channel 7. So I got them one of those like Roku boxes, so like $100 or whatever it was, and you get Channel 9 and Channel 7 for free because it's free to air TV. And obviously you then just get a Netflix subscription. It's just like, it's perfect. You don't need anything more. It's It's crazy, man. It's crazy how Sky try to raw you with the sports shit. I don't even see how like Sky and Foxtel and all this shit exists still, because like why would I pay that much per month for that when I could just get a subscription service like Now TV or Paramount Plus or whatever? Dang it, it's got like 5 TurboTax ads. TurboTax ads, really? They do ads for that? The only good thing Sky has is Naomi Schiff, my queen. Honestly, I do like the Sky Sports team overall. I'm not a fan of Crofty, and I like Crofty as a person, but obviously I just not a fan of his commentary style anymore for my level of Formula One experience. Like I just feel like he dumbs it down too much for casuals, I think. But like I love Martin Brundle. I love Karoon. I love Naomi Schiff, Nico Rosberg. I keep forgetting who else is on there. Anthony Davidson. But honestly, Alex Jackson, Jolyon Palmer, just clear. The thing I will miss about Sky though is the pre and post show stuff. Like, I mean, I don't know how F1 TVs works, but like, I really like the like Sky Pad and like shit like that. Yeah, Rosberg's on the Sky Sports broadcast. He's amazing. He only comes in for some races, but he's amazing. The older generation aren't used to seeking their entertainment. They are content with. They are content with being shoved mediocre content with ads, if it means they don't have to do much. Oh, dude, yeah. My mum is now like a Netflix fucking connoisseur. Like, you know, she'll just be like, "Oh, I just finished this show today." I'm like, what the fuck? Like all she watches, well, not all she watches. My parents watch a lot of TV, so the news, free to air TV shows, Netflix, YouTube, like whatever, they just watch everything. But like prior to that, it would be like sit down for dinner. I mean, they still technically do this, to be fair, but it would be like sit down at 5 p.m., Millionaire Hot Seat on at 5 p.m., then the news at 6, then Current Affair at 7, and then either The Block or Married at First Sight or Lego Masters or one of those shitty reality TV shows afterwards. And then they would just watch whatever's on after that, or they'd watch their like tape programs or whatever. Whereas now they got Netflix, and it's just like they got like so much better high quality content. You know what I mean? Like think about it. You got Married at First Sight, or you've got Succession, Severance, fucking, you know, I'm trying to think of like other boomer-esque, like old, what other big show, like The Queen's Gambit and like all this shit. They kind of hate that on F1 TV. Is that what Anthony Davis is doing when he's injured? Dude, I always get his name mixed up. What VPN do you use? NordVPN. Used to use multi-viewer for timing. Yeah. Multi-viewer's timing's amazing. What's up, Roosevelt? All right, 16.6, max up to the top. Is that the quickest lap? Wait, no. Am I tripping, or is that quicker than Charles's time yesterday? No. Wow, that's good time though. Max is currently 2/10 off of Leclerc's time yesterday. Okay. Once again, has Red Bull taken their learnings from yesterday and completely turned it around? That was 16.4 yesterday. So 2/10 off. Track Uber, I mean, yeah, what is it? Ended up being 38 degrees there. Melbourne weather. Oh, it's only 31. Didn't end up hitting the 38-degree mark. Fuck, I really wanted all the Brits over in Australia to experience that Australian 38 degrees. I'm gonna be honest here, Paul di Resta as a commentator did never work. Every time I heard his voice, it was putting me to sleep. Really? I like Paul di Resta. He was based. I liked his voice personally, but Severance so tough. Yeah. No spoilies, please. I know a new episode came out today, but we haven't watched it yet. That kick skin looks so dead. Yeah, the green is just not popping at all. You're looking like a drippy mofo. Holy shit, such. Thank you, GB. Yeah, mate, dude, look out. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Whew. Whew. Why are you focusing on the mic, bro? Whew. Okay. Fuck off. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna buy the V Card merch this year just because the main reason I bought the V Card merch was because Daniel and Liam were at the team. Not that I, you know, don't like Yuki or Hadja, but obviously I'm a Red Bull fan. But this merch was just too clean, and I'd rather mix it up than wear Red Bull all 3 days on stream. Any special liveries you expect this year? I mean, it'll be the usual, right? It'll be the fucking Red Bull will do 3 minimal special liveries with their uh fan liveries. If they actually they might not do them this year. I don't know. I haven't seen them announce it. V Carb will do 3 banging liveries. McLaren will do 3 shitty liveries. Williams will do some random thing. Ferrari will do something for Monza where they just add a little bit of yellow to the car. Yeah, V Carb will cook. V Carb will cook. But other than that, you know, just depends if a team wants to grow a pair and actually do a cool special livery like the Golf McLaren or like the Red Bull white ball. Imagine Red Bull pop the white ball. Dude, they should swap. They should swap one weekend. One weekend, Red Bull Racing should pop a white ball livery and V Carb should pop a black ball livery on the same weekend. Would the FIA stop them from doing that? I'm actually so sad Red Bull didn't pop a gold livery for the 20 years and double championship last year. Even just one race, like the Australian Grand Prix. Who's that? Casey Stoner, 2-time MotoGP world champion. Is he Australian or why is this man in Australia? Morning, Rishi. I get some Haas merch, but it doesn't seem the greatest at the moment. Yeah, the Haas merch is so bad. Lock up there for doing. Yeah, Casey does it. Oh, okay, I've never heard of him. I mean, not that I follow MotoGP, but usually like world champs, you kind of know because you see them on TV and like the news and stuff like that when they do well. It's their final year in the Honda partnership. They have to bring back the white livery. Maybe that's what they do with V Carb. Oh, Carlos at the wall. Wyman and Behrman, he spun on the gravel. He spun into the gravel on his first push lap. Our knowledge, man. How do you not know Casey Stoner? If I find out you don't know something else, like for example Zurich's location, I might crash out. T-Mac, why aren't you live right now, man? This is literally prime time for you. Sugar-free Rebel with the Ford logo next year would be so good. Oh, then did you see that? The new graphic for the minicam in the top left? That was so sexy. Here we go. Hamilton pushing 2/10 up on Max, but Max is also setting purples. Oh, why did he back out? Fuck. How is Sainz on a 17-1 on hards then? He's fucking cooking, bro. Do we actually think Sainz could get pole today? What did Max just do? No, don't improve. No chance. But I put a poll out on YouTube. And multiple people were like, Sainz. I love the thing is, right, there's a difference between being like, I have a feeling Sainz could get pole and being like, Sainz is going to get it. I feel like we live in a world where like when someone makes a prediction, they don't think, okay, if I had to bet my house on this, what is my prediction? Instead they just go to just fucking speak. What's the point of doing a prediction if you're just going to yap? Ooh, see, that's the typical Red Bull being like a Red Bull vibes in it. Sainz my favorite driver, and I still don't think he has a shot at pole. Bro, what's the weather looking like tomorrow? Is it still looking like it's gonna rain? Albert Park weather. Tomorrow, 50% chance of precipitation. What does precipitation mean? Does that mean like chance of rain? What time's the race tomorrow? Yo, look at this. Look at this. So the race tomorrow is at 3 p.m. So it's going to rain in the morning for F3. It's going to rain in the afternoon before F1, so during the build up. And then between then, it's going to drop in temperature and the rain's going to be... Damn. Dude, if we get a rainy race, whoo, 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 whoo. I'm going to show my stream for 2 seconds. Guys, look how beautiful this is. So Sky Sports people that I have to make you jealous. Look how high quality this is. It literally looks like that's how a 1080p stream should look. No fucking pixels, no blurriness, it's just 1080p. Straight from the fucking camera at the side of the track. Well, I can't imagine what 4K would look like. What the fuck is happening? How is it possible Williams do a 160 with hards? Dude, they are cooking. Rain race at Albert Park, first race of the year. Everyone's rusty, plus 6 rookies. Oh, yeah, it's going to be good. Might have to wake up the neighbor with that one. Did you see Albon P2 on hards? Oh, shit. 16.8 on hards? What the fuck? To be fair, it's very hot on track, so potentially the hards could be the better tire. 1 hour earlier than FP2. Oh, it's going to rain. We'll be able to make it by more than 5 laps. Yeah, looks like it's a typical that's Melbourne weather for you, right? 32 degrees one day, raining the entire day the next. I don't know how Melbourne does it. How does that work? Like how does how do places like Los Angeles or Gold Coast, it's like sunny 90% of the year? You know, some days it's 30 degrees, well, at least in Gold Coast, it's like 30 degrees, and then some days it's colder, but it's still just sunny. And then you've got places like England where it's just fucking rainy and grey 90% of the year. And then you've got places like Melbourne where it's like, oh, today I feel wet. Today I feel hot. Like, how does that work? Welcome to Bearman. Do you actually not know good jokes? Wow. Leclerc and Hamilton. Holy shit. Leclerc and Hamilton matching. He literally came out first, only driver on track, spun on his first lap. And by spun, he stuck a tire in the grass and beached it. Literally, it was literally like that moment in Hungary where Checo came out on track and binned on the first lap. Like, all eyes on them, and then boom. ESPN's P3 US coverage is only in Spanish, and I don't have the Spanish package. Glad ESPN will be gone soon. Oh. I want an early collide with that big up. It'll be the first wet race in Australia since 2010 when Jenson Button won it with Alonso's amazing recovery to P4 after being spun around at the start, the first corner. That's a race to remember for the ages. Yeah, part of me wants to say, like, oh, rain, anyone could win. But in reality, like, Max would be favorite. Holy fuck. Low-key, don't want Max to win tomorrow. Can you imagine the casual fans who are like, okay, I'm going to get into Formula 1 this year. Lewis at Ferrari, all these rookies. Ah, yes, new championship. And then they see Max win and they're like, oh, okay, I'm unsubscribing. Honestly, tomorrow, as a content creator who benefits from more people watching the sport, I don't want Max to win. I don't want Lando to win. Low-key, Charles as well, soz. No, Charles is fine. But I think if Lando or Max win tomorrow, it's it's kind of like, if Lando wins, it's like, okay, expected. If Max wins, people are just going to be like, obviously, this is not me being negative. I'm just talking about the dumb people who tuned into the first race of the season to expect a whole new, different sport. Yeah. If they see Max, they'll be like, okay, same shit again. If they see Lando, they'll be like, oh, expected. Whereas if we get like a Hamilton or an Antonelli or a Piastri or a Liam, Piastri win at home, that will hit like crack. All right, Russell up to the top by 2 tenths. Fuck, they're just switching back and forth. Bro, I'm stressing about F1 Fantasy. Doing F1 Fantasy for your first team of the season, literally could be make or break. If you put the wrong drivers in and lose money, you're fucked for the rest of the year. And you get no points. Well, it's a long season. I remember whatever season it was. I think it was no, it wasn't last season. The season before, I think. No, maybe it was last season. I sucked the first 8 rounds, but I built my budget up. Excuse me. And I came back and finished third. Have you ever used Grid Rivals for F1 Fantasy? No, I've never used Grid Rivals. I know other people use it. But I just prefer F1 Fantasy. I prefer the official thing. I was hoping to work with Grid Rival this year just because I love doing fantasy teams, and being able to have an extra partner that kind of like works with the stream would be pretty cool. But they never end up contacting me. I never end up contacting them. But maybe in the future will be something I do, because I know it's a little bit different to F1 Fantasy with the way it works with the budgeting and stuff. Oh my god. Nose cam looks so good at this track. MP3 not available in the US. Is that why there's so many Americans tuning in right now? Is the broadcast down for you guys? Williams are cooking right now. Absolutely. Sorry, I forgot YouTube chat existed. Anything to know before buying F1 TV? Use my referral link. Come over to the Twitch stream. Use my referral link. That's for one thing. Anything to know? Not really. Just good. It's just solid. Does Liam have a problem? Yeah, he came out, did 1 lap, and then was told to come in for a battery problem. And then he asked, "Is it major?" And they said, "We'll tell you in the garage." And now he's not come out. So this kind of fucking sucks. Who do you guys want to win most this weekend? Like, I mean, whether you're a fan of a driver and you want that driver to win, or you're a casual fan and you want, like, who do you want to win the most? I feel like, I don't know. Sure, it's gonna be Piastri, right? Lando. Really? Even though you know that Lando's probably favorite this season and will get many wins, you want Lando to win the first race? Not Lewis in a Ferrari? Not Piastri at home? Not Antonelli to break the record? American hair because lack of stream. Damn, okay. Oh, apologies. Sorry that you guys don't have a broadcast to watch. You have to put up with me. I'd love Oscar to win. Gasly, Lando, Sainz, Lewis, Antonelli, let's get it. McLaren, Oscar, Max or Sainz, Oscar, Piastri, Max, of course, Piastri, Max or Piastri. I want Stroll to win. This guy. The driver who wins the first race rarely wins the title, so Norris. Who won the first race last year? Max. Okay. Bad stat. Liam's issue is power unit, not battery. Oh, on the radio they said it's a battery issue. Oh, okay. Alex Jackson just said it's power unit. Nebius, thank you for the volley. I'm in Texas and I'm watching off of F1 TV as a multi-viewer. What, you watching my stream through multi-viewer, or you just mean the broadcast? I'm fairly sure he added the option where you can embed a Twitch stream into multi-viewer now. Does anyone do that? Canadian F1 TV viewer here stream has been flawless, right? Well, yeah, it must be the Americans with ESPN then who have the problem. All right, guys, we've got 20 minutes left of practice. If you've been enjoying it so far, be sure to follow button down below. We do watch-alongs like this for every single Grand Prix weekend, for every single session. We'll be live for qualifying, and we will be staying live all the way through to qualifying. We've got F2 sprint race to watch, and we've got F1 fantasy team to do, and also our F1 predict to do as well, because that now needs to be done before qualifying. So, yeah. Begging on your knees to be popular. Bad time for Liam and Ollie this morning. Yeah. Except Liam hasn't done anything. It's not his fault. But yeah, he's gonna go into quali very, very raw. GKGR63 pole to start off the season. Bro, if Merc come out the gate strong. Wow, an Albon up to P2. What the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck is this? Genuinely, I'm getting Aston Martin vibes. Do you remember this is exactly what happened to Aston Martin in 2023? They showed up to testing and they looked really good. And everyone was like, oh, it's just testing. It's just testing, but they could be good. And then the first practice, it was like, oh, Aston Martin actually looked good. And then by practice 3, we're like, oh shit. We might actually get Williams in the fight. And then, Aston Martin in the fight. And then qualifying happened and fucking Alonso put it P3 or whatever. And it was like, what? Is this what's going to happen with Williams? Have we all not counted Williams out, but like underestimated how much Williams could have turned around in between seasons? Here comes Sainz, purple sector 1. What's the sector 2 looking like right now? 17. Oh, is sector 2's on par as well? P3 just behind Albon. Turtle the King, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Appreciate you coming to the Prime. Thank you. Oh, damn, you literally, bro, just followed. Thank you. And sub straight away. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Would be great to see Sainz win. Dude. Okay. Genuinely, though. Okay. Question. Would you prefer a Lewis win or a Sainz win? That's a hard one. Because, I mean, Lewis winning his opening race for Ferrari would be fucking mad. Oh, yes. This is what we want to see. Max locked in with the Red Bull. Why does this happen to Red Bull all the time? They look absolute poo-poo on the first 2 days. And then overnight, they just, like, download grip hacks or something. Signs. Shock. Everyone says signs. I've known you for a while. Just never... catch the stream. Oh, were you like what from like YouTube or other social platforms? So either way, appreciate you tuning the stream, dude. Bro, imagine after all this hype, it's a Red Bull Mercedes Williams constructors fight. A McLaren and Ferrari just fucked up over the off season. Wow, that's a big lap. We're almost into the 15s. Wait. Now I think I'm tripping. Wasn't it you yesterday, T-Mac? It was you that was like, oh, we might even get into the 14s. Wait, yeah, the best time yesterday was 16. I swear we were talking about 14s yesterday. Wait, let me check what qualifying was last year. I swear I already checked this, but I've forgotten now. Pole last year was... Wow. Max has just matched. Max is 1/10 and Piastri 1/10 off of last year's pole time. 15.9. So right now, practice runs are matching last year's pole time. Holy. So that means Williams are only 5/10 off of the pole time from last year. I mean, that... Sorry, I missed what happened. Did he make a mistake and still went P2? Ribble quick. Holy shit, what happened overnight? Dude, they downloaded hacks, man. They downloaded hacks. Bro, just imagine Ferrari actually went backwards over the break because they bought this whole new car. Oh my god. Everyone was saying Ferrari a P4 and I just didn't believe it, and it's starting to look like it potentially. I mean they haven't done runs yet, so we'll see, but fuck me. Why is Lawson last? He's got a power unit issue. He's not done any running. Oh, they got so close to the wall. That kick is so ugly, bro. Ruth Buscom Divey. I don't know her last name is that. George P3. Wow. I'm so excited for quality now. I'm not gonna lie. I was low-key a bit depressed as a Red Bull fan, thinking, fuck, we're out of the fight this year. Well, never gonna give up. I would never lose hope because it's a 24 race season, but I'm like, fuck, we're out of the fight. And we've turned it around overnight again. They've turned it around overnight again. Sorry, I didn't mean to pop a wee, alright. Here's Lando though. At this stage, Lando will go up by 1/10 on both of them. Oh, he just made a little mistake, right? Yeah, he backed out. He backed out. Yeah. Did he not want to show his full pace? Or was that because he made a little mistake there? Comparing his sector though, 26.3. Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, fuck, we can't see the best sectors. Show the TV, please. Smile. Buy the broadcast yourself. Smile. Kick doing ad for the new Shrek movie. They could probably at that point. That's how ugly their green is. Yo, Haas, can we please get Ocon on the track? He's been AWOL for 15 minutes. Oy. Rule number 1, never rule out Max. I'm glad they brought her on too. Love her strategy talk. Yeah, she's great. She's friends with a lot of content creators as well, so a lot of people said like she's super nice in person when they've met. 8 people can get pole. Yeah, who do we think realistically is capable of fighting for pole today? Max, Piastri, Russell, Sainz, Albon. Max, Piastri, Russell, Sainz, Albon. Norris. Leclerc, Hamilton. I mean, Antonelli and Liam are probably out of it. I'd say Albon and Sainz. Is this a hot? No, this isn't a hot take. Sainz and Albon are probably more likely to get pole than Liam or Antonelli today. You kept to P7. Still a fair bit off of these front guys, but Lewis actually cannot get a good fast lap under his belt. James Vale's glazing works. Finally, it saves. Bamman might get pole. Yeah, it could do. If we did reverse grid. Already paying $70 for YouTube just to see F1. What's wrong with ESPN? What's the alternative? Oh, yeah, I have no clue, man. I have no clue. Well, as I was roasting Antonelli, Antonelli goes up to P4 right behind George. That's a great lap. Peter Bonnington. Is F1 TV available in America? Why does everyone buy ESPN if you've got F1 TV? What's the point of buying ESPN? I just realized some predictions were up for practice 3, so let's see who ends at the top of the session and gets those points. Ooh, Piastri up to the top now. Where's Hamilton gonna go? Is this Ferrari gonna be in the fight? P8. Bro, I don't know, man. There's too many good options today. There's too many good options. Oscar beats Pole last year, has he? I think he's still 20 milliseconds off. But he's matched it at least, so put it that way. Lewis, thank you so much for the resub, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream for 4 months, man. Thank you, thank you,
Williams
thank you.
are back.
They might be, man. They might be. I hope this is an Aston Martin 2023 situation though, where they're just like good for the first 6 races and then just like die. I hope they're competitive the whole year, because if we go into a season, imagine we've come into a season where we're like 4 teams, 8 drivers, and it ends up being 5 teams, 10 drivers. And those 2 drivers aren't a fucking Lance Stroll or some, you know, like a Gasly and an Ocon and an Alpine. It's Sainz and Albon. Oh, 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 Alonso almost lost into a wall there. Love how close the top 10 are. Honestly, I love how close the top 13 are. It's crazy how the spread of 1 second used to be the top teams. Now a spread of 1 second goes all the way down to the backfield. I do like a lot of the new helmet designs. Yeah, I watched Tomo's helmet tier list this morning while I was eating. Not gonna lie, a lot of the opinions I agreed with. There was a few though that I completely disagree with. Like he ranked Liam's helmet low and he ranked Yuki's helmet high. But like, yeah, he agreed with me on like Lewis's helmet's a bit and like Oscar's helmet's but he put so many helmets in S and A tier. Because I think there is so many good helmets this year. All right, 6 minutes left to practice 1, guys. Then we're going to get into doing our fantasy team and F2 sprint race. Look at that hill, man. Look at that hill. It's fucking packed. And it's Saturday practice. Of course, you disagree about Liam's having low. I generally think it's second best helmet of the year. Oh, the other one I disagreed with, he said Leclerc's helmet was second best of the year. Don't know about that. I think this is Leclerc's worst helmet. Do you think the teams do less upgrades this season? What than last year? It's hard to say. I feel like because it's the last year of the last year regs, probably yes. But because other teams are doing because other teams are probably going to do less upgrades, some teams might bring more upgrades to try pip them and get that extra money in the bank, or you know, in the top runners, in the top, you know, like if you're McLaren and you're fighting for the constructors, you might bring more upgrades. Put it this way, there's going to be way less upgrades than last year, but it's not going to be like none. It's just when are they going to bring them? You got to be really tactical with it. But like, it's going to be one of those things where like Mercedes is still going to be strong at the cold tracks. Red Bull is still going to be good at certain tracks. Ferrari is still going to be good at certain tracks. McLaren is still going to be good at certain tracks. You know, the Flexi Wing comes in. Does anyone know, is the Flexi Wing coming in for this race or is it still Spain? Because it was meant to be Spain, and then I saw something about it coming in this weekend. Leclerc, here we go, on it. Matching Verstappen and Piastri right now. Max is also improving. It is Spain, yeah. So everything could change after Spain. We could genuinely see McLaren go from the 1st to the 4th best team in Spain just because of the flexi wing stuff. That's how strong that wing was at tracks like this and Baku and Leclerc. Only 4th. It's so fucking tight, bro. Holy. And Max bets. What if Max has a little bit more in him, but just choosing not to show up? This is why I put Max as my driver's champ for this year in my predictions, because you just can't count him out. You can't count him out. This car is probably this weekend so far, from what we can tell, 3rd, 4th best car. Behind 100% behind McLaren. I'd even say it's behind Mercedes right now. Maybe behind Ferrari or on par with Ferrari. And he's, I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll see by the time qualifying comes, but. Oh, look at it, man. As soon as I can't see Liam. I can't see Liam being comfortable in this car. Rebels Twitch, yeah, they said they fixed these issues, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, now Russell could go back up to the top. Oh, P2. Antonelli. Oh. Holy fuck. This season's gonna be so good, man. This season's gonna be so good. Oh. 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 Bottas is like, fuck sakes, man. Actually, no, he's probably like, fuck, yes, I'm not in that fucking kick anymore. I forgot. Is Ferrari usually bad in hot temps? Maybe that's why they're struggling. 32 degrees right now in Melbourne. Imagine the neighbor waking up to hearing Mr. Ponden moaning. Not my F1 TV stream being slightly behind yours. Yeah, Now TV is who? It's fucking early in the morning. But anyone watching on Now TV that can give me a delay test? Camera. It's linked below the stream. Jaxie in the panels. Merc usually bad in hot temps. Yeah. Merc are. Yeah, true actually. I was gonna say, isn't Ferrari? Ferrari used to be bad in hot temps in 2022. Remember, their tires would just disintegrate. Remember, was it the French Grand Prix? They did like fucking 4 pit stops. It was ridiculous. Catch that, Janaki. Well, the session's not over yet, man. I feel a poo brewing, man. I feel a poo brewing, but there's no time to spare when I'm gonna have to spend an hour on my fantasy team. How is everyone approaching fantasy? Are you guys kind of like done your team already or an hour? Dude, I'm dedicated to my fantasy craft. Do you not iron your shirt? This is literally came out of the packet today. What isn't ironed? Are you delusional? What isn't ironed? I have to change Ollie or I'm cooked. Yeah, I think Ollie was going to go on my team too. Maybe, oh god, no. Haas have finished bottom 2 in every single, genuinely, all 3 sessions they've finished bottom 2. Obviously ignoring Liam because it's a car problem. The sleeve. Oh, yeah. God, you guys have eagle eyes, man. Iwasa, do you think Iwasa's quite sad seeing Hadja jump him to a V-carb seat? I mean, at the end of the day, he kind of disappointed in Super Formula. If he won Super Formula, I think he might have got that. He might have got that V-carb seat. Haas sleeper shit car. Yeah, came out of nowhere. The shit car came out of nowhere. By the way, thank you everyone tuning into the YouTube stream right now. This is the most viewers we've ever had for a practice stream on the YouTube channel since I started multi-streaming. So appreciate everyone tuning on in. Again, if you guys are enjoying it, hit the subscription button down below. We do watch-alongs for every single session. Def putting in Hudger and Bortoletto to try gain some money. Yeah, you gotta. That's the thing. For anyone who's never done F1 Fantasy before, the best way to approach F1 Fantasy in the opening races of the season, like the first 6 races of the season, is put drivers you think are undervalued. Because if you can get your budget up, that means in the next 3 quarters of the season, you can afford better drivers. That's what I did last season. I kind of sacrificed points to get drivers who are below budget, and I ended up whilst everyone else was, a lot of people were sitting on like 100, 110 mil. I had like 126 mil to work with. So like I could put 3 good drivers in my team for the last part of the season. And I caught up so much to the point where I finished 3rd in the championship. And I started off the season 3rd in my standings. Whereas at the start of the season, I was like 50th. I had doing as a cheap buy for fantasy. Generally, he could be one that could end up being like just won't crash. People just pick him because he'll just be reliable compared to someone like Bamman or Kimmy who might crash. All right, well, guys, that wraps up FP3. We'll wait for the session to fully close down as they do their final practice starts. Or something to Alonso. Oh, he's locked up again. I swear I've seen Alonso lock up 10 times at that corner. What lifetime insight do you use? This is Multiviewer, the amazing Multiviewer app. If you type exclamation mark multiviewer in chat. Okay, Piastri tops the session. That means we can pay out the points for Oscar Piastri. Wow, only 2% predicted Piastri. I guess there wasn't too many. Wow, who put Someone put 50k points on Lewis Hamilton. Who was that? Who the hell put 50k points on Lewis Hamilton in practice 3? Oh, I almost paid it out as well. Will, what? That is a lot of points. Well, they're going to all go to whoever predicted Oscar Piastri now. All right, predictions paid out. Okay, so Piastri tops the session. Really good time, matching the pole time of last year. So I reckon we're probably going to get 15.5s. Potentially even lower in qualifying later today. Then we've got Russell very close behind, then Max. Still got problems with the cars, but in terms of qualifying, I think if you can just string together a lap, he'll be solid. Then we've got Leclerc. You know, Ferrari ain't looking too great, but I think it's a decent lap for Leclerc. Antonelli kind of close to Russell. The Williams boys are in the mix. Hamilton, then Tsunoda. I was going to say best the rest, but best the rest considering Williams is actually in this fight at the moment. Norris quite low down considering Lando quite low down because he didn't string his lap together and came into the pits, but I'm sure he'll be up there obviously. Bortoletto, wow, P11. Okay, Gasly, Hadjar, Hadjar and Stroll, not as good of a practice as they had the last 2 days. Let's say the last 2 sessions, and Hulkenberg, Alonso, Ocon, and sadly Liam not getting a lap time in because of his power unit problems. That's gonna really hit him hard. Australia is one of the only tracks Liam's not done on the calendar because F2 didn't run there when he was in F2. And obviously the F1 sessions he filled in were at the end of the year. So yeah, he needs as much time at this track. So that really sucks for him. And then Behrman, if you weren't here, Behrman beached it in the gravel on his first lap, 4 minutes into practice. So he's mudded. He's absolutely mudded. But yeah, that wraps up the practice session. How high on copium am I that I think Williams are going to be a powerhouse this year? I mean, powerhouse, it depends what your definition of powerhouse is. I think they're going to be like the Aston Martin of 2023. It's just me, or as soon as I upgraded to F1 TV Premium, it's been buggy. People have been saying that apparently F1 TV Premium's got a few problems at the moment that they're trying to iron out. At least what I read on Reddit. Could we get a 14? You reckon they'll improve a second? I mean, I hope so. I don't really know how much people improve from... I don't really know how much they improve from practice to qualifying sessions. So, if they can improve a second, that'd be good. Are you streaming during quality as well? Yeah, we're going to be streaming all the way through to quality. We've got F2 sprint race and other activities and stuff. We've got a drive crate from last year to open. We've got our fantasy team to do. We've got our F1 predict to do. But yeah, guys, that is going to wrap up FB3. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed, hit the follow button or the subscription button down below. We're going to be streaming live on Twitch all the way through to qualifying. So YouTube gang, come over to the Twitch channel. Join us in watching F2 as well as doing an F1 fantasy team. Speaking of F1 fantasy, it is now time to do your F1 fantasy team. So if you haven't already, go to the link in chat. Do your F1 fantasy and do your F1 predict. Yes, F1 predict now is now called F1 predict. F1 play is now called F1 predict, and you have to lock it in before quali rather than the race. So make sure you do both of those now. We're going to do mine on the stream while we wait. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, we do Watchalongs live for this for every single session, so join me for qualifying later today. I'm repeating myself now. YouTube gang, coming over to the Twitch chat. We're going to continue over on Twitch. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys later for qualifying.